And television is not for you. And if all of us in here was newspaper reporters, and she owns the newspaper, she manipulates that. And so you have to listen. The Persian Gulf War, right? Never happened. It's a game they play. But people say, he's crazy. And then 20 years from now, you know how, because white folks be funny. I mean, they'll write a book on you. 20 years later. And says, oh, and then they say, then people call me up and say, Jesus Christ. I know. How many of y'all read my health book, my food book, Gregory's Natural Diet? You ever read it? Page 60. It come out 1971. Page 60. You ready for this? Page 60. I said, cow's milk is the worst thing you can put in your body, a baby's body, and it's one of the #1 killers on the planet. God, the mail I got. I can't believe you said that. I can't trust none of the book. Throw it away. See, the great thing is, first, I never had to be motivated by the money. You know. And I know for a long time that truth never have to be validated by ignorance. You know? If truth had to be validated by ignorance, we'd all be in trouble. And so the interesting thing that happened is last year, and y'all know about the conference held at Johns Hopkins Hospital? Johns Hopkins. Let me see your hands. Johns Hopkins. Doctors came in from all over the world and said, well, the worst thing you could put in a body is milk. And it's so bad, you should stop taking it now. I said, wait a minute. They don't say that about whiskey. And then George O'Hare, used to be vice president of Sirius and Roebuck. He called me that night. I wasn't there. My wife got it. He said, George O'Hare said, you know, his sons is like grown, you know, off. He said, all 3 of my sons called at the same time because they remembered 20-some years ago when I told them what you said in the book and read it to them. They couldn't believe it. No. But see, it's incredible that our stuff is so flaky that we have to be validated by the same people that disvalidate you. John Hopkins? Please. And so, you know, you have to really start listening and you hear things. And if you listen to the whole Michael Jordan piece, now to be honest with you, I thought that when I first heard it that they popped in because I thought maybe the old man was supposed to be the go-between to make them throw the basketball game because there was something funny about the basketball game. If y'all, see, I don't follow basketball, I just know what them thugs will do. And if y'all follow, how many of y'all really like basketball? Y'all followed the whole playoff, right? Then you know it was a couple of times in the playoff Michael played worse than he played when he was in high school, right? So I kind of thought then that, you know, that the fix was in. And then they turned around, so they said they blew it. And how many of y'all follow boxing? Anybody follow boxing? Boxing. And y'all old enough to remember Rocky Marciano? Who really follows boxing in here? Anybody? Really follows? Because I'm telling you this, because this is what we're going to get into health. Because if you don't understand this, you don't understand. Nobody really follow boxing. Nobody. You know, Rocky Marciano had the longest winning streak. Did y'all know that? Okay. Did anybody in this room know Rocky Marciano fought his own brother twice? Okay, in wigs. See, remember. Let me tell you what got, what's his name, Mike Tyson. And let me tell you what I really resent. Mike Tyson was set up. But I really resent people say, well, she had no business going to his room at 2 o'clock. That's old, antiquated. That's a game. Let's say that this brother is gay. And he's an entertainer. You follow me? A celebrity, right? There's a whole lot of us will go to Michael Jackson's room, and I'm not saying Michael Jackson gay. We'll go to Michael Jackson's room at 2 o'clock in the morning, but we wouldn't go to her room at 2 o'clock in the morning. You understand what people do for celebrities? Hear what I'm saying? There's some people in here now that don't know me, that if I said I need to borrow a car for 5 minutes, you might loan it to me. You understand what I'm saying? So we do things for celebrities, okay, that we wouldn't do. Okay, just put it in the back so you don't pick up. No, I'm saying that so you don't pick up on the tape. You know what I'm saying? Because I like babysitting. I play the lottery. I'm looking at them little fingers and trying to get me some numbers. If I understood baby talk, she probably told me what was going to happen in the next 12 years. Okay, so what was I? Yes, okay, so there's a possibility that if this brother was the biggest football player in the world, and I go to his room at 2 o'clock in the morning and then find out he's gay, I ain't come up for him to be hit on. So don't let nobody say I wouldn't have gone to his room on less than that. That game is over. I believe he was tricked and set up, but I think that's the wrong reason to say that, look, what's your name? Kelly's hitchhiking, right? But there's a whole lot of people that think women shouldn't hitchhike, right? But that's crazy. I mean, they got just as much right to hitchhike as me and you, right? So now, somebody pick her up and want to have an affair with her, right? Then they say, the first thing they say, she shouldn't have been out there at 4 o'clock in the morning if she didn't want to. Wait a minute. She don't know me. Me and him is out hitchhiking. She's hitchhiking. We don't know each other. We ain't in the same town. She's trying to do the same thing we are 5 times, trying to get to Kansas City. See what this whole game is? See what people do, though? But people say, who is she? Why was she out there at 5 o'clock in the morning? Because she's trying to get to her sick grandmother before she died, and she ain't got no money. And she knows she get out. You understand this whole game of how it works? And ladies, it is y'all's turn. And black women, what y'all fixing to go through, because they're going to trash y'all, to lead y'all believe that the brothers that. And you're going to start hearing the same thing about black women that you used to hear about black men during the civil rights movement, and white folks say, they just hired them because they black. No, we qualified. Okay? When them white hospitals hired black brain surgeons, they was overqualified. When these companies are hiring you sisters, they ain't hiring y'all just because y'all sisters. And hey, I don't blame them. I'd be slick too. The government says you get special compensation if you hire a woman, right? If you hire a minority, and if you hire handicapped. So I'd find me a crippled black woman. And I got all 3 of them. You understand what I'm saying? And then they say, well, wait a minute. And one of the things I try to tell the brothers about the sisters is, remember when you was in high school and college? You remember who was doing our term papers for us that needed them done? Huh? Was the sister. Remember that? She was doing hers and mine. Remember that? And now they're saying, well, there's more black women in college today than black men. You know why? Because until the federal government, thanks to the civil rights movement, started forcing issues and they started putting up money to recruit blacks, there was never no money for black women. I mean, think about that. And we were such a sexist society that I saw to it that my sons went to college, but not the girls. I don't care how smart you were. And so now, I say that to say, they had a Sonny Liston. Money, But you clever, like I be running through the hood and the brother says, I say, hey, my man, because I don't live in the hood. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I go through there. And I try to be regular. My man, he said, put them both up, nigga, this is a stick-up, And I said, I ain't got no problem with that, And I try to tell my white friends, because, I got this company, the Human Diet, and I got white folks work for them. I try to tell them if you run through the hood, now I don't lie to white folks. There is a possibility something can happen to you in the ghetto, And it got nothing to do with you being white and them being black, because them same folks would bust your head, hit my grandmother in the head. And I'd be mad if they hit her, wouldn't hit you. But when you go through the hood, and I tell the white folks that, y'all always try to direct stuff. When Blood says, hey, you, first thing you want to do is stop. He didn't call you, keep walking. You know what I'm saying? You know he's talking about you, but don't, just keep walking. Hey, honky, stop. That's you. Stop. Look around. You don't see no more white folks. Blood just calls you, But now, don't reach in your pocket because you don't know what they want. You understand? Don't see, all white folks always want to direct something. Kick them up. No. Get up against the wall. They just get up against the wall because you stealing. It might be a gay thing. Just get up against the wall. Now give me your money. Now, I got a sneaky suspicion that this is a serious robbery. And you just give them the money. I've been living in the ghetto for so long, I just say, hey, man, don't take this money, but do it quick, man, because I'm on my way to get my AIDS shot. I was a woman. So if I'm going to give y'all needles so you can get AIDS, the question you should ask me, if you love me that much, how come you don't give me a facility so I can break the addiction? That's where you catch it. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, not complicated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of us going to New York tonight. We're going to turn ourselves in as drug addicts. Got that? We just don't want... The white boy had a funny line. He said he took some crack and messed him up so bad he went in his own house and stole his own television set. That got to be a trip. You running down and stole you a set, and you running down and see your picture on the set. You know, people put their pictures up on... If you was home tonight, you know how they can program your mind? And the reason it's hard to walk out here and remember what I said, that's why it's nice they tape, because you remember through repetition. Yeah. So I can get on TV and keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over, right? See how they do it? But what they want you to hear, they keep saying, coke is it, coke is it. How old is the little girl? Let's take her back to 2 years, okay? She's watching television, right? Right? You in the house. She said, coke is it. She look around, everybody happy, right? See what they did? Okay. Then they add 20 years onto it. It makes her what? 22. She's at a party. See, have some coke. She go back to 2 years where her in her house with her mother and father. Coke is it. See how they do it? See how they do it? You think you're looking at a little innocent commercial? I can take you away from your spiritual self. I can't control you until I can make you less spiritual. How do I do that? Make you hostile, make you aggressive? Got that? Make you hostile? What? No, that's later. See, I can't addict you, make you hostile and aggressive. Right? You let an evil nigga like me come in your house and make your little child hostile and aggressive? Would you? If you looking at me nasty and evil, would you? Come on, come on. Would you let me come in and take your little white child? You honky baby. I didn't say you had one, baby. I'm playing with you. Don't get personal. I don't even know if you're white. You know, we got some sisters that's whiter than you. Your hair a little nappy, too, up in the front, too. I don't know, baby. I don't know who you are. I'm just, you know, but I said we was drug addicts a few minutes ago, so, you know, I'm just, you know, I don't know nothing. I told the brother he was gay. You know what I mean? I'm just using examples, you know. I don't mean, you know what I'm saying? So I got to move fast. I ain't got no time for no personal stuff. You know what I mean? So I said, I come in and see you little honky baby. Would you know what I'm saying? Jack and Jill went up the hill to get a pail of water. Before it's over, both of them gonna fall. Humpty Dumpty sit on the wall. Before it's over, gonna break itself in a billion pieces. Little Miss Muffin sit on the top and spider gonna scare away. Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. Before it's over, the baby and the cradle. They do it through the nursery rhyme. Okay? That's how they get you. Not me. You watching me. You know where the nursery rhymes come from? You know what? Out of Germany. Hitler and the Nazis put them together. Okay? That's how they do it. And that's how I fake you out, by taking you out of your spiritual thing and putting you into this here little place. Why do you take a little bitty baby and sing some stuff to it that somebody else knows that you don't know anyway? Well, I mean, you know, it's just better. Baby doesn't know. Baby relate with you. That's your daughter. When she was in your belly at one time. Every time you walk, she's floating that water, wouldn't she? Okay? You been out to you live here? Who? You been out to Six Flags? You know why they make so much money? They create the same feeling you felt in your mother's womb. That's all. That's how they make that money. That's all in rides are about. To make you create that same sensation. That's all. Right? That's the whole game. They just take advantage of a universal force, and that's how they do it. That's how they do it. And so that's that whole game of how. So now, how many I count? 9? We drug addicts. We go to New York. we turned ourselves in. We tired of being drug addicts. I stole my mother's television set. I took her purse, and if she'd have caught me, I'd have took her. You understand what I'm saying? And we go, and you know what New York, anybody here from New York? You know New York, they got a 2-year waiting list. You know that? Did y'all know that? I mean, did y'all know that? See, on New York City, we ain't talking about no Gooseneck, Tennessee. We talking about New York City, serious New York. 2-year, 18 months, a 2-year waiting list. 9 of us, drug addicts. We don't want to be drug addicts no more. In New York, they said, well, you have to be for 2 years because we don't have no place to put you. All right? Okay? Now, we're bosom friends, all of us. Matter of fact, I don't only do dope with y'all, I got y'all on dope. I had a partner of mine, great writer named Jim Sanders. Just this night, I taught him how to drink. I stopped drinking, and he didn't. He dead now. And he got so out of it, when I moved from Chicago to Massachusetts, he would call me up, collect, want to know if he could borrow 35 cents. That whiskey will do that to you. You know, call me long distance. Brother Greg, you okay? I said, yeah, I'm fine, man. Can I borrow 35 cents? I said, yes, because I taught him how to drink. So I taught y'all how to do dope. You follow me? But now we can't get cured for how long in New York? 2 years. Now, I'm going to confess something to y'all. You know, I've been coughing lately. Y'all hear me? And I just found out I got pneumonia in this left ear lung. And you know, I've been complaining to y'all about this headache I got. Well, I found out it's a brain tumor. All right? So now I got a pneumonia, a brain tumor, plus I'm an addict, right? Pneumonia, brain tumor, plus I'm an addict, right? You got that? Where y'all been, man? How come y'all couldn't get in? You got handicapped parking, nigga. All you got to do is park the damn car. You got your, you don't need to get these people here to look all around, man, trying to find a place to park. All you got to do, as long as you with him, park anywhere you want to park. They ain't going to do nothing to you. You understand what I'm saying? It'd be funny if he wasn't handicapped. He just walked like that, just being hip. They got some good laws for handicap now, though. You know? Y'all know that you see that bill just got passed, too? Should make us all. Get a little check. Where did we leave? Got it. Paying attention. Paying attention. Brain tumor. Right? Now, check this out. I just revealed to you all that I'm not only just an addict like the rest of y'all, but I have a lung and a brain tumor, right? But there's a problem because in New York, we can't get treatment for 2 years, right? But now, I can't wait, right? Now, watch this. So I'm going to have to say to you all, I'm going to do something, and I need y'all to help me. Okay? You got it? Okay. You see that white lady there? I'm going to go hit her in the head with a brick and snatch on her purse. Now, y'all can't let nobody know y'all know me. You got that? Y'all come and y'all hold me like y'all don't know me. Follow this? Got that? Hold me. So now y'all hold me, what's going to happen? Police come, arrest me, right? On Sunday night. By Monday, they will examine me. Tuesday, they'll operate on my brain tumor. They'll start treating my pneumonia and my addiction. Now, is there something wrong living in a country where they'll spend billions of dollars as long as in the form of revenge? Okay? Y'all go on talk. And don't you think you're not going to pay for this. Okay? Did y'all hear me? Do I have to say that again? Y'all see what just happened? A nation that talks about love and talks about God. All right? But as long as we go turn ourselves in and say we don't want to do what I just finished doing, right? They ain't got no room for us. That Christian Bible, they had no room back then at the end, right? But as long as I am willing to hit this white woman in the head with a brick, and she don't even know it's just a fake. That nigga coming across the street running out, and you see that expression you have on face. Well, that's what I am when I'm running with you with a brick. You know, and scream, ah! You know, perceptions. See, we get all friendly in a room. Don't nobody want to talk about perceptions. You park your car over there. You had to run into the bank. I parked my car over there, run the bank, and me and you both running late, and you run for your car, I run for my car. You think I'm chasing you. Perception. Come here, son. Come here. And y'all got to work fast now. Turn. I go in this pocket, pull out a beeper. What's the first thing come to your mind? Okay, thank you. Her little white son sitting over here, go in his pocket, pull out a beeper. Dookie Howser. See what they do? Y'all hear me? Perception? You black folks better hurry up and learn that, because what y'all letting these networks and the news do to you, all of you black folks in here, they got suits on. Stand up. Stand up. Come on, stand up. All right? There's going to come a day that white folks will look at y'all looking like that and say, drug pushers. All right? All y'all standing here that ain't got no suit on, stand up. All right? White folks look at y'all and say, drug addicts. See how it works? You're going to be one or two. See how that game? See how that game works? Perception. Queen Elizabeth's good at it. She's the queen. I mean, be honest. Can you just visualize Queen Elizabeth sitting on the toilet with her drawers drooped over her knees, farting and stinking up that toilet like you do? See what perception will do? See how they do it? That's the game they play. What's the game? Some kind of way. Bill Cosby, television show, he was what? Doctor, right? You ever see him in the hospital? You ever see him operate on anybody? And then after everybody in the world got used of a black man being a doctor that never was in the hospital, they give us a 15-year-old white boy named Dookie Howser that's in the operating room every week. See how they do it? Let me tell you something. There's going to come a day that it will not be people like me and Jesse Jackson and Malcolm X that's going to break stuff down for y'all. Y'all got the same brain we have. I don't know how to boogie. I can't do that whatchamacallin because I was spending my time looking through the papers. I really shouldn't even be here today, but the Brown family is so close to me. Some people call me. There's a black brother supposed to die in the electric chair tonight. And they called me and they said, would you come? Normally, I would be there. Okay? But I said, no, I got some personal friends. I have to speak for him tomorrow, you know. And I got to speak because the family just went through, and I'll explain the funeral and the whole bit in a minute. Oh, gorgeous. You know, I mean, incredible. But I can't be there, you know. I mean, here's a projection of a family that have really made a difference. Really made a difference. This ain't Jack the Rapper crowd. And we know different than them, except we here on the new vibration. And as long as y'all been coming here, this is what, 40, how many years? 46 years. Nobody drunk, and you know we drink. Okay? You see what vibrations will do? No fist fights. They pulled the guns out over there, what was that, Friday? They pulled the guns out over there Friday. Had so many guns they wouldn't even shoot. See what perception will do? That's what we got to deal with. Perception. What's your name, brother? How old are you? 21. You look like you're about 16. Hoping you're older than that. Tired of old white folks looking young. I'm going to make you about 40. Billionaire. Serious white billionaire. Mike Tyson. You give him $30 million to fight. What's your name, brother? Keith. Gonna fight Mike. You give him $10 million. How much you paying both of them? You giving him 30, and you giving him 10 million. How much you giving both of them for the fight? $40 million. No serious white businessman gonna give two niggas They ain't never been to college. Okay? $40 million just to show up. Okay? It's about throwing fights. Okay? And Mike Tyson beat a gnat to death with a slug hand because so y'all can't even make no money on him. Okay? Hear me good now. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm sure he threw the Buster Douglas fight. And then got mad. Hagler threw the fight to Sugar Ray. Y'all know the story? Then Hagler got mad and started, you know Hagler don't live in this country, don't y'all? They ran him out the country. And it ain't no black thing. When Rocky Marciano fought his brother, how many times? Twice. One time with a wig on, another time with, not as his brother. That's what boxing is. See, sports is what sports do. Do you realize the favorite in the Kentucky Derby haven't won in 14 years? You serious? It looks like every night. They so nasty, they won't even let the number one horse win every now and then. Whole game. And so, he get all uppity. My grandson said, I'm the greatest white hope ever lived. 5 more fights, and I'll have the record for the most wins. And he did. And then white folks put him on a plane one day. That crashed in a cornfield. Sonny Liston threw the fights to Ali. It's a game. It's a game. How many of y'all? Any of y'all old enough to remember that Ali fight when Ali won? Which way was Sonny Liston's hand going when Ali fell? Coming back. That's why they call it the phantom punch. Ali was bringing his hand back this way, and Sonny fell. You know, he probably looked over so that cracker mafia got. Then when Sonny got ready to throw another fight, Sonny said, I can't throw this fight tonight. My girlfriend in the thing. His wife spoke on that number, that old boyfriend, girlfriend. So he didn't throw it. He threw the next one for me, and while he's laying in his bed in Vegas, they came in, shot him up with so much dope it killed him, and the paper just said he died from an overdose. It's a game. Can't make no money with Mike Tyson. This white man here is going to give 2 black men $40 million just to show up? And you going to get in the ring and wipe him out in 2 seconds? We can't even make the networks can't make no money, the commercials. The worst thing in the world, look at the Mike Tyson fight. Because after he punched the cat out, for the next hour, they showing it, they say, well, now, here's what he looked like when you hit him under the booty. And now he hit him in the top. They trying to get them commercials in. They say, now we're going to show you what happened when you hit him in the side of the balls. And then hooked him over in here. When Mike Tyson fought, they had to have cameras all kind of ways so they could stretch that hour. I said, here we go now. Now we're going to see Mike hit him from everywhere you can hit somebody. Those are games they play.